Hello and welcome to Moving Day of the 2025 Throw Pink Women's Disc Golf Championships presented by Innova. We are in round 3 of 4, another blustery day. I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb. We're the two hot geese. Yeah, blustery, chilly, autumnal.
Really, like leaves falling everywhere. Before we get into it, though, we have a new disc to talk to you guys about. It's the first fairway driver released for Climo Disc Golf. It's called the Streak. It's a glidey, kind of stable fairway driver. Feels really nice in the hand, a little T-birdie. It's to celebrate Ken Climo's streak of 9 world championships in the row. Go check it out, the Streak, Climo Disc Golf.
Nothing clothing related, we promise.
Yeah, they have them at JomezPro.com. I should say that first, probably. Let's get right into it. These are the results after round 2. Round 3, we're watching Anneli, who has been lighting the course on fire. We are also watching other people.
Yeah, we sure are. Hanna Huynh, who we saw yesterday, Silva Saarinen, and Cadence Burge joining us from... Yeah, chase card Missy sliding down into a tie for 4th, if you all remember correctly.
Yeah, here's hole 1, if you remember this one correctly. It's a double mando. It's 283 feet. We had a right to left wind again today, ripping already, even early in the morning, again today. So keeping hole 1 very exciting.
From Estonia, shooting 6 strokes under par for the weekend thus far, Anneli Maniste.
Does she go by Maniste?
I thought it was Tõugjas-Männiste. I thought it was both. I was introduced to her as just Anneli Tõugjas, but yeah, she's from Estonia, if you don't know this name. So good, especially when her putts are on, and ladies and gentlemen, they have been on this week. Oh my gosh.
A light ace run to get things going.
Next on the tee, only 2 strokes behind from Spokane, Washington, Hanna Huynh.
And Anneli has either had a share of the lead or been in the top 2 or 3 the entire time so far. Looks like she's going to continue that. Hanna, we got to see yesterday, remain on lead cards. So hard to do out here at Winthrop with all of the OB looming.
Yeah, Hanna, a master of angles. That one a little bit grip locked, but thankfully it made the mando.
Next on the tee, another one of our international competitors coming from Finland, Silva Saarinen.
If you throw an errant shot on one and you get to like go back and giggle about it, you can already see that you're in a little bit of a good headspace going into Winthrop. Hanna back there like, oopsie.
Oops. Well, if you make the mandos, you're like, oh no. Because you can say par pretty easily.
Definitely. Here's Silva. We watched her yesterday as well. It's a nice turning, lightly turning shot inside the circle.
Really well done. In round
Alabama, Cadence Burge.
In round 1, I believe 6 down was the best out there for Missy Gannon yesterday. Paige Pierce with a 4 down. Today, I think anything around that kind of 5-ish number will still be phenomenal in the wind, but I wouldn't be surprised if it plays even harder today. That cold brings a little bit different element. Oh, Cadence.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Inches from the flagpole.
It's crazy how far her discs go, and it just looks like she's barely throwing them. Clean form. Hanna calling for this one to sit. She's going to have to make an outside the circle putt for her par.
And this green has been so windy. It's not the comeback putt you want for par.
Cadence a little low on that birdie bid. Whew. Maybe it is the putt she wants.
She did this yesterday on hole 1. Made a long putt in the wind.
Why not? Get it going. Honestly, I think I'd rather have that than like a 30-footer.
True. I'd rather have that than a 20-footer.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Anneli with a light air ball there. Silva good for the birdie.
Hole 1 playing up there on difficulty today at a tie for the 5th most difficult hole of the day. Yeah, this hole can be scary, especially on moving day.
And cut day.
And cut day.
Not that these ladies are thinking about that so much, but it's out there. We are seeing kind of lower scores at this point in the tournament than we're used to seeing the last couple of years. I think increased difficulty and the wind. Hole 2 is a par 4, 542 feet. There is a mandatory on the right pretty immediately. There's one on the left midway, and then this is the only one that you're really thinking about that we're passing right here. First shot, you usually see big turning shots, maybe a light flex, the occasional sidearm. You can land left or right. There's a few strategic spots to land to eliminate a low ceiling or give yourself a nice angle on the second shot. It's not the distance that's the challenge on this one. It's just kind of the placement, and then the second shot, there's OB kind of everywhere around the basket, and you need to really control your angle and speed.
Yeah, I did not realize how tight it was behind that, to the right or behind that basket.
It really is.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's very high and very right.
We had a screaming left to right crosswind here. It looks like Anneli managed to catch just enough trees and throw an overstable enough disc that it knocked down.
She's about maybe 20 to 40 feet short of where you'd like to land on that right side. She'll probably have some low-hanging limbs. Hanna nice and low to a good spot. When's the last time you think Cadence got a haircut?
Good question. I don't even have a guess.
I heard it was 2018. That's fully a rumor. Don't spread that. It's a nice looking shot.
I hear that it helps her rotational force.
Mm.
That's why she's able to throw so far while looking
That makes
like
sense.
she's not.
Wow. Yeah, I saw it.
Mm-hmm. Also, it's just for the photos, you know.
What a shot.
So good. Missing to the right of that tree is scary.
Hanna with that length of hair really having to make up for the lack of distance with just technical shots.
Pure arm speed,
which
too.
she's so good at.
Yeah, thankfully. The ankle master.
What a shot. Silva going standstill from the left side, able to throw just kind of a pure hyzer. Really pretty.
Wow.
This usually plays as one of the easier ones.
Yeah, it does. There's 3 holes that average under par today.
There was 4 on day 1, right?
No, 2 and 2.
2 and 2? Wow. Okay, so easy.
Yep.
Figuring it out.
Yeah, also, even though it has looked very windy on holes 1 and 2 already, it was more gusty today. And it did increase as the round went on. Oh, man. Cadence in that low left pocket. These baskets do not like the low pockets.
More of a high-waisted pocket kind of a...
Silva in. Birdie. Start.
And you, really want to get some of these early ones. The back 9 can be so brutal. We've seen the last 2 days, for the most part, ladies really shredding the front 9 and then kind of losing ground on the back.
Also, it's safe to say that after 2 rounds in the wind, we didn't have any practice rounds in the wind. So after 2 competition rounds in the wind, most people have got their game plan just a little bit more dialed. Even though it's going to be windier today in the forecast, gusts up to 25, I think we'll see players either playing a little bit more safe or adjusting what discs they're having to throw, even in these conditions.
Paige Pierce with the hot round yesterday. We got to watch her in the feature card on round 1. She goes really big, hyzer.
Really big.
Really big. Wow. That's where a good shot through the gap lands. Mm-hmm. It's huge.
We are in the B position today. It's on the left. Paige managing that really well.
Same position as yesterday.
That second shot was incredible.
Yeah, I mean, she's putting for eagle. And she did get the eagle yesterday on 8, so she's comfortable with them. No way.
No
way!
She's already the only eagle in the tournament, I believe.
Might as well stack them up. Double eag.
Let me check that fun fact.
Eag queen. I'm going to keep working on this.
Yeah. You should work on it in the mic for sure. Hole 5, 742 feet. We just watched Paige attack this one. Again, we are in the B position. That is over to the left. There's still a mando tree you have to contend with. On the left side, you can see the little mandatory sign right there. Yeah, I think this one plays a little bit easier than the A position. I think this one's more birdieable. But it's just about adjusting that second shot and making sure you land to the right so you can attack around that mandatory.
It's wild, though, that hole 5 is par 3.
What? Did I say par 3?
You said hole 5.
Oh, yep. That's what I meant, actually.
It's a par 3. I mean, really difficult par 3.
Oh, welcome to hole 3, folks. You're just tuning in. It's a par 5.
It definitely played a lot easier in this pin position yesterday. Yes. Whoa. Weird reaction. Hannah trying to go through the gap, kicking way left. She could make something happen from over there. Wow. Great shot from Anneli. Anytime you see anyone clear that middle circle of OB, you know that's a crush. Cadence shooting the gap, pushing that left side, and she's barely safe.
Confirmed. Paige has 2 eagles in this tournament. She also has the only 2 eagles of the event. Wow. Impressive.
Eagle Whisperer?
Could just call her the Talon.
I like that. Hannah finding this new strip of OB. Not my favorite addition.
Also, I'm a little surprised they're playing it as out of bounds instead of as hazard. These feel like little hazard areas.
Mm-hmm. Silva working the right side. She'll be a little pinched on that right side mandatory tree.
This hole averaging right at even par. There were 15 birdies out of 55 competitors. Oh, no.
Oh, misfire. Although, I think it's going to be fine.
Oh, kind of a mean kick at the end. And that rough is very rough over there. Lots of vines.
Yeah, very late release from Cadence. We don't normally see that. Anneli putting a little too much turn on hers. I think that's probably a good kick. Hannah trying to just barely get past that Mando, which is pretty much even with the pin. So you got to land right next to it and get a big flare skip. It's not really a shot that we practice or, well, need to play very often without, you know, just escaping the woods. It's a good shot from Anneli. Oof. Oh, man. Cadence with nothing. Just pitching.
She is still able to save a par. We'll see what she's working with from there. Silva also kind of deep in the rough here, but she's Still going to try to throw. And she's going to find herself on the edge of circle 1.
It's a good out.
Oh.
Yeah, at least she took a branch with her. Pretty awkward 5th shot from Hanna. It's going to be tough to get it inside the circle. Yeah, she's going to be outside looking for bogey.
Man, hole 3 really showing its teeth.
Silva's splashing out for a birdie.
Cadence, full focus. Really great job saving the par.
I like the full face palm, double hand, like straight into
like a
like
cartoon.
Baller putt.
Yeah.
It is like a cartoon.
Anneli going to get her first birdie of the round. And Hanna, unfortunately, going to move over par with that double bogey.
Hole 4, a dead straight tunnel shot, 249 feet. There's a mandatory in the middle on the left here. You can see the sign that makes you go to the right of it, obviously, which I think people used to take that left side a lot more. Now they've kind of limbed up these trees a little bit more on the right side, so you're seeing people kind of mess around over there. We've seen an impressive amount of just dead straight backhands that get all the way to the pin. That's the hardest shot in disc golf, folks. You see a lot more kind of shots that maybe just drift over to the right. You do see both backhand and forehand.
Anneli came in contact with that Mando tree yesterday as well. Today she gets a better kick to the right. Silva, one of those players that threw the dead straight tunnel shot so well yesterday. And just a carbon copy.
Back to back.
Oh man, look at that wind play with it. You could feel it a little bit more than you like on this type of a tunnel shot.
Neutron hex from Silva. So good.
The best mid-range in the game.
And this is kind of more of what you'd see, I'd say, across the entire field, is just kind of trickling over to that right side, leaving yourself maybe a circle 2 look.
Yeah, there's a bunch of pine straw, so if you come in low with some good spin, you can even kind of filter up into circle 1 sometimes. Hanna, trying to show us that move, but getting tangled up in one of the pine trees.
Anneli working her way up the rest of this tunnel, just outside the bullseye. And par feels good on this one. You, of course, want to look, but that mandatory, I bet I should look up the stats, made it a lot harder than last year.
It averaged 0.2 over par today, playing in the top 10 of difficulty. There was only 8 birdies with only 9 people getting to circle 1 in regulation. Silva going to do it back-to-back days.
Cadence from the rough here. Good for the putt.
It's averaged about 3.2 every day, this hole. Anneli maybe having a little trouble with feeling in her hand. It was extra chilly this morning. Everyone's more bundled up. It was about 55 at 8:30 a.m.
And that cold wind.
Coldest wind. How is it just 3 days of cold north wind?
I'm not a meteorologist.
I feel like it has something to do with the La Nina, the couple of hurricanes we had in the Gulf.
I know that you look at meteorology for fun in your spare time, so.
Hole 5. Oh, you guys all know this hole really well. It's a par 5, and you need every one of those par strokes to cover all of this ground. I think a smart play is to throw either a backhand mid-range or a forehand off the tee. You don't have to bite off that much, just keep it in bounds. Your second shot, you do want to bite off a little bit more. Ideally, you're a little bit more left on the fairway off the tee shot, and that way you can open up huge on your second shot. Then it's player's choice whether you want to go across the water on your third or around the corner. You see that white mandatory pole with the yellow flag on top. That is a mandatory for the MPO field, but for us, we do not have to play to the left of it. We can go all the way around. It doesn't make the hole that much easier, though. It just guarantees you won't lose your disc. So I think the distance players like that play a little bit better. But you see a little bit of everything on this hole. This one is an easy one to stack up strokes if you don't make it across the water.
Yeah, there's always going to be at least one person per tournament who takes double digits on this bad boy.
Yep. Cadence flirting with that OB line. Oh, man.
Yeah, it sucks to go OB on the first one here. You just are immediately it's hard not to be frantic.
Yep.
And just, maybe concede the single bogey. You want to be the hero and save par. Love the sidearm play off the tee.
And Hannah placing it perfectly, really opening up that second shot. She's able to go hyzer. There's
Big
a right
hyzer.
to left wind that I don't love this play.
That's crazy. I figured that was so safe out of her hands. It normally would be without that wind.
Wait, look at the PDGA flag on the right. I mean, it is just screaming right to left right now.
Could you give us a sound bite of what you think that sounds like?
We haven't done that in a while.
It's my favorite.
Here's Silva on the short side of the ditch, throwing a standstill. What an advantage she has to throw those powerful standstill shots. She's going to be right next to one of those little tiny trees in the fairway. We'll see what she has to work with.
Short side of the ditch sounds like an underdog sports movie.
It sure does.
Anneli keeping it nice and straight in the middle.
Cadence, I can't tell if she was committing to go around
It
the
seems
corner
like it.
now.
I mean, she put a lot of power on it for a layup,
Yeah.
but it's very right. I mean, she still has a lot of distance to cover.
Yes.
Silva going across. Everyone hold your breaths.
She's got about 320 to where the tint reflection is in the water.
Are you holding?
Yeah, I said that without breathing at all. Circle
And release.
one.
Exhale.
And the crowd goes wild.
That's so impressive. That's so impressive.
And I mean, dead straight on a rope low. Most players are going to take to the sky a little bit more there. Give it time. Here's
Yeah,
Anneli.
more like this.
Yeah, working that right side.
Little too right.
Oh.
Oh, good break.
Oh.
She knows.
Yeah, celebrate. That OB line comes off the edge of that tree group as well. So really nice finish for Anneli's shot. Here's Hannah's fourth. Crushed. Oh my gosh, and barely over. And that's an example of Hannah throwing a disc she's comfortable with to make sure her release is accurate, but maybe not the distance driver that a lot of players would pull out.
Cadence still with a full rip to get there, and she's going to swing it pretty wide, and I think she in circle 2 maybe?
I
think she's short of it.
Yeah, I think so too. This is one of the scariest shots in disc golf, this approach, and Anneli makes quick work of it to the bullseye.
So easy to leave this one short.
Mm-hmm. Hannah able to just putt her fifth one up onto the green. Oh, man. She's closer to circle 2 than I thought.
Yeah, but absolute death putt here. She's just going to have to take the double.
This played us the most difficult hole of the day. It averaged 1.4 over par. Holy cow.
Sheesh.
Dang it. Silva going to walk away with the birdie.
Taking strokes on the entire field. She's 4 down.
Silva, one of only 6 birdies out of 55 competitors, so big flex. Yeah, 36% of the field with a double bogey or worse. And it was honestly the worst case wind direction today, and very strong from that bad wind direction. There were 51 OB strokes on hole 5
Oh my gosh.
in our field of 55.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Checking
Oh,
back
man.
in, Missy Gannon on hole 7, the bamboo hole. Triple Mando through there. And that's a nice safe play to give yourself a circle 2 look.
Missy loves a circle 2 look.
It's got to be a straight tailwind from here, although it looks like the wind is down, and yeah, she does. Ponytail
Oh,
activate.
yeah. Ponytail is going.
Do you think she whispers that to herself before she starts running?
Yeah.
I wonder who's got the hot round. 4 down through 5 is in it right now.
For real?
Yeah,
Where is it?
mystery hot round.
Hole 6.
It's a par 3. It's 282 feet. The beach hole, the Florida hole. We love the pin position in the sand. You generally see ladies swing it out to the right, get some ground play, and check up nicely in the sand. It tends to really bite if you get in there. The most common mistake is probably pushing too straight to the right. You also see flare skips that end up in the water. Anything that's out of bounds proceeds to a drop zone that's 40-ish, maybe 45-ish downhill straight at the water.
The wind was right to left. Again, a little bit of a scary wind because a lot of players are pulling out a hyzer here. You really have to hope for no big wind bounces. Silva with a nice overstable disc, and there's that beautiful little filter down into the sand.
Anneli looks like a great angle here. Needs a nice big skip. Oh, yeah. So satisfying. Little zen garden of sand down there.
Hannah looking for a birdie here. She needs to get back towards even par.
Really high, but I think good.
Yeah.
Nice. Cadence.
Also giving it some height. Oh.
Gets caught. At least it lands safe.
Straight tailwind putt. A little bit downhill. That's about as good as you're going to do from 66 feet.
Maybe you. Nice putt from Hannah.
Wow. Hole 6 played a little tough today.
Yeah?
Yeah, there were 17 birdies, about 30% of the field, but there was also 33% of the field with a bogey or worse. It plays so much like an island hole.
Yeah. I mean, islands do tend to have really nice beaches, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Also, this drop zone putt is one that you see a lot of players running, but in this wind, it just wasn't a smart idea. So I'm sure a lot of people just taking their medicine and moving on. Kind of a big jump right now between our tie for the lead and the rest of the field.
What's going on, guys? Hold My Bag just launched the greatest disc golf fantasy game in the universe.
Hold My Bag just dropped the best fantasy disc golf game the planet has ever seen.
I want to tell you guys about the newest disc golf fantasy game on the market.
One of my favorite parts is the Hold My Bag. This is something that we started doing, and it's actually a lot of fun.
Hole hole 7, the bamboo hole. We just watched Missy Gannon take a birdie from Circle's Edge. You see that play a lot here in the FPO field. We are masters of playing safe, not hard. This is one that you will see some players trying to make it through the triple mando and park the hole, but you see a lot of those low shots that kind of come up somewhere around circle 2. We had a straight tailwind today. Basically just pull out your favorite disc to throw straight and try your best. We do see forehands on this one as well, but I don't think we'll see much from this lead card.
We haven't seen that yet on coverage, at least this year. Ooh, Ooh, good hit.
Good hit, tricky spot to recover from.
Yeah, kind of forehand roller territory.
The vibes on this tee pad are high. We got a DJ. We've got a bunch of crowd and little folding chairs in the tent. Everyone's cheering. They do little claps for you when you come up. It's really nice.
Little claps? Like golf claps?
Golf claps, yep.
Ooh.
Hannah coming in hot.
Too hot. It is normal OB rules, though. From there, she'll have a chance to save par. This looks really nice from Cadence.
Ooh, love this camera angle.
The people love it.
What a great gallery that came out to Winthrop Arena today. It was insane. Saturdays are always wild on this property.
Have you seen Vendor Village?
Yes.
I swear it's like twice the size it's ever been.
Yes.
And people are just like hanging, vibing.
There are just lines everywhere too. Like everyone's buying stuff.
Yeah, you're like, what is this for? Is it cool?
Yeah, hope you don't want pizza on a Saturday.
Yeah.
There are 70 people in line.
The slowest forehand roller I've ever seen from Silva. Catches the bamboo, but she's great from this distance.
Whoa. Almost looked like it went through the basket.
Hanna to save par.
Oh. I still just want that to count. Look at this wind right now. Silva. Oh.
And they can stack on any hole, folks. Cadence for her first birdie of the round.
Trying to inch her way back to even par on the day. There were only 11 birdies on hole 7. 32 players getting to circle 2 in regulation, but only 11 managing to get through that triple mando. It's hard, folks. Yeah, only 6 people missed the mandos. I mean, missed the whole wall. So.
What's the blob? Do you know what the blob is?
Do you know what the blob is?
I don't.
It'll come out soon. Everyone pay attention to the blob.
Okay.
Remember that.
Hole 8's a par 5, 697 feet. So a nice short one, very attackable, worth flying through the middle gap. You also see ladies go to the right side, take the hyzer line. There is some hazard over there that we've seen come into play. The main thing that comes into play, I think, is the left side OB bubble that we just passed. There's a mandatory on the right. So if you can go big backhand, and if you have a nice big forehand, you do occasionally see eagle looks. We did see Paige Pierce get this one yesterday, but it is absolutely rare. The green is very, very protected. You can absolutely get backhands there, but generally if you are safe after 2 shots, you're licking your chops for that birdie. You're doing something out there.
The green is sloped though, so rollaways do happen.
Yeah.
We've seen them on coverage, both on missed putts and on approach shots, because you're often throwing forehands that have to kind of knife in. So, man, surprised to see these players taking the hyzer route. This route feels so much more risky to me.
Really? Oh, I think it feels way safer. But you don't
That
really
tree
throw
is
hyzers.
that tree is just right in the way.
Which one? The last one?
Yeah, on the right.
Yeah, not if you throw as far as they're throwing.
No, that's when it comes into play. See, they're all coming in short of it. We had a little bit of a right to left wind here.
Ooh, huge shot. Wow.
Huge.
Wow.
Wow. So landing by that stump is the mark of an excellent shot. This is incredible.
Yeah, I mean, she's at least 60 feet past kind of the normal, very far landing zone.
I wish I knew exactly how far that stump is, but I would say the stump is around 310 or 320.
I'd say it could even be slightly farther than that.
And yeah, Silva pushing 380, maybe even the big four. Cadence, her second shot. You don't need to go crazy here. You just want to get into this tunnel. There's a fence along that left side that you can use as a bit of a backboard.
Except for that one spot right there. You ever see anyone go through that gap?
Yes.
Have you ever done it?
One time, no.
Oh, I've been close. I've seen someone go through it once. It's the worst feeling in the world. You're like, oh yeah, just backboard off the, oh, there's a gap here.
And it's not only bad, it's, it's just bad luck, but also it's really hard to get your disc back from in there.
That's true. Anneli safe on the left. Looks like Hanna laces this one down the center.
This one played as the easiest hole of the day. It is a bit of a softer par 5, but we saw Missy Gannon double bogey this one yesterday, so it's another one that has teeth, like all of them out here. Silva gonna show us a new way to attack from the rough on the right.
Soft on the outside, but definitely teeth on the inside.
Mm-hmm. Hanna trying to give it the height to get up and over that stump. She's gonna find some low-hanging tree branches. Here's Anneli. A little bit of a slower disc, it seems.
She's got a really nice angle to attack here, and she makes full use of it.
This hole averaging at 0.2 under par. So by no means easy.
Pretty backhand shot.
Wow. I love that from Cadence. There's not many players that would be able to force that angle from that very wide patent pending.
And she looked really comfortable doing it.
Silva doing her best with what she has. She's going to find her way to circle 2. What a run. A little bit of a headwind. It was surprising how windy this green got today. It's usually pretty calm back here, blocked by the trees in the baseball field. But there was some gusts coming through the screen that almost blew my hat off.
It's probably because you're just staring up looking for bird.
I found a birdie on this hole.
Hey.
There were 25 birdies out of 55 competitors on hole 8. And our lead card not giving us as much green in this front 9 as we've seen in days prior.
Really slacking is what I'm hearing you say.
Yeah. Well, except for Anneli.
Yeah.
Look at her
nice
go.
Clean 3 down.
Mm-hmm. Here's Missy checking in ahead on the 10th.
Oh, look at she got 4 in a row.
She did. Oh, is that our first one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You gonna choose a bird or just another ground animal or?
I want to choose a bird.
Okay.
Paige
going huge. This is the biggest tee shot that we've seen by far.
Ooh, and sneaking across the ropes at the last second.
I think she thought it was out. Oh, everybody. Evelina also just going so big.
I've had some pretty majestic encounters with some red-shouldered hawks out here. So I feel, come on.
Oh,
come on.
Come on. Look at it. Look at the
crowd power.
Well, they really manifested that for her.
So Missy is building on a red-shouldered hawk right now. Trying to get another birdie. She is in circle 1. Evelina using the power of the crowd.
Wow. And it really works for her.
Wow, they love her.
They sure do.
We can
why wouldn't
feel
you?
it. We can feel it. Yeah, honestly.
Look at her shake her head.
And her disc came in with so much spin. Paige with such an advantage here after that huge drive.
Just going fierce. No
No
way.
way. No
She
way.
landed it in there yesterday, too. That's
she is
wild.
dialed.
That's crazy.
From farther away today.
Wow. Missy, 5 in a row.
That red-shouldered hawk with a golden sombrero.
Wow, some really great birdies here on the 10th.
That's incredible. 3 birdies on hole 10. Let's check in with Cynthia Klesberga.
She's way back on the 12th card, throwing hole 16. She's going to find the hazard. That's going to be a huge putt.
She is from Latvia, and she's putting from the hazard. Oh. Oh.
Huge putt.
And look at her stringing together some birdies. Saving this par is huge.
What was the cut line at? 20?
That's me.
2?
That's a good question.
21? 20?
It was right around plus 10.
Oh, but
Oh,
like how many-
21 competitors.
Yeah.
And that was right around the plus 10 to plus 12 mark.
Missy with the current hot round, 5 down through 10.
It was the top 40%, so 22nd plus ties. Let's wrap up the front 9 with hole 9. New tee pad. We played it in years prior, a much shorter shot than we have seen in the last few years, and we love the change. It's 304 feet. However, this green is really, really small. You can see that OB rope pulled off the rocks. It's only about 15 feet from the basket, and there's only, I don't know, I would say inside the circle behind the basket.
Maybe.
Really, really, really tough green to land on, especially when you're throwing a distance driver or a fairway driver. Swirly winds, that's the name of the game on hole 9. You can't really predict what your disc is going to do. We will see some players playing over to that right side that Cadence was kind of gunning for.
It really dropped out of the sky.
It sure did. It just stopped. It was less windy on this hole today than it has been in days prior, which was nice, but it was still unpredictable.
Anneli, squeaks across.
She's safe?
Yeah.
Yay.
Just barely.
She's probably on the line.
I feel like it would be fun to see who gets the most, like, on the line shots.
Yeah.
In inbounds. I wonder how many that is across a weekend. Ooh, cute.
Are they on top of each other?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And those shots are incredible. Landing inside almost the bullseye on this hole, so cool. It was in a tie for the 5th most difficult hole of the day, averaging at 0.2 over par.
And it's so punishing if these ladies miss this shot and have to go to the drop zone. Silva also crawling across the rock line.
Wait, the stats are blowing my mind today. 23 competitors got to Circle 1 in regulation. That's great.
That is great.
This green is so tough.
This is definitely the easier of the pin placements, though.
Yeah, true. During practice, most players are pulling out mid-ranges on this 300-foot hole, but we've all been having to disc up with the head/crosswind. It's really nice to see competitors be able to throw something they're more comfortable with and get some birdies.
Cadence just saving bogey. About as good as you can do from that drop zone. Everyone else quite close for their birdies.
Anneli.
4 down through 9.
Yeah. Anneli, Silva, and Hanna. 3 of 16 birdies on hole 9 today. That is insane how different it played from days prior. Cool. Less wind. Yay.
Yeah. It was nice out there.
At least on one hole.
Yeah, on a single hole. It's like Anneli is a 3-stroke lead over Missy Gannon, who is charging from chase card 5 down. Silva also having a good front 9 at 4 down. After that, drops off a little bit. Hanna, Paige, Cadence, handful off the lead at this point. And then, yeah, you get to over par pretty quickly at not even the top 10. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do have 9 more holes, and it does stay windy and even get a little bit more windy, especially the next few. Those are the ones you're really trying to get through without a disaster happening. So yeah, come hang with us on moving day. We'll inform you about the cut line. We'll inform you about our lead card. Thanks again to the Founders Club. I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb. We're the Two Hot Geese.
Honk.
Honk.